Welcome back, everyone. This is Major League Gaming. This is now part 3 of A Link to the Past. So last time we conquered the Eastern Palace. After talking to Sahasrarla, we got the Pegasus boots. In addition to that, he also said there's an item on the eastern side of Lake Hylia, which we'll be getting right now. So let's go ahead and get to it. I'm gonna take out this armor statue, get some arrows back. Arrows are the best way to take out these guys, by the way. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead next to this entire area. We're gonna go down south. We're gonna go back to where Link's house is and head down north from there. Okay, here we are. So from here we want to go down south. Over here, there's a little cave we can blow up. Let's go ahead and do that, check and see what's inside of it. Yeah, some caves will have great fairies that you can talk to. They'll heal you right back up if you're low on hearts. I definitely recommend doing this if you are like in danger of dying. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is get a heart piece around here. This place will be very important to us later on, which I'll talk about later in another video. This chest has bombs in it, but I'm not going to open it because I don't really need to open it right now. I'm just here to pull this lever down and drain the water out. You need to do this to get the heart piece here. If you need bombs, you'll have to exit and go and enter back in. Alright, so we have another heart piece ready to go. Let me go over here and get the item that I need that Sahasrarla mentioned. Yeah, don't get too reckless when you dash around. There's a bunch of rupees we can get in this cave. Whoops. I'm still used to the Game Boy Advance's button scheme, so it's the version I prefer to play anyway. The Super NES version is great, don't get me wrong, but the Game Boy Advance version is where it's at for me. Whoops. I could rewind from there, but I'm not gonna bother. There is a dungeon where the rewind function can come in handy though. That'll come later. Oh boy, yep, I'm in trouble now, aren't I? Talk to this guy over here and he'll give you a bunch of rupees. You're definitely gonna need a lot of rupees later on, so make sure that you fill your wallet up with these things because rupees are gonna be essential no matter where you go. Okay, I should be fine for right now. Let's dash over to the other side. Let me take out this buzz blob instead with the boomerang. We're gonna dash all the way to the right and go upwards. The item Sahasrarla wants me to obtain is over here. But you need a bomb to access it. And here we have the ice rod. Once we have this, we have to go back to Kakariko Village and get the Book of Medora. We need that to get into the next dungeon, the Desert Palace. Okay, once you're back over here, start making your way back up to the very top where Link's house is, and then go to your left, and then go down south. Whoops, gotta be very careful with these things. Okay, once you're over here, make your way over to the library. The Book of Medora is going to be over here. You'll need the Pegasus boots to bring it down from the shelf. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go to the potion shop and get myself another potion. I might just go ahead and buy another blue potion, I think, because blue potions are very powerful. It restores both life and magic together. Okay, so while I'm at it, let me just give you guys a little major tip here. Never get through this game without potions in hand, because you never know when you'll need them. I recommend getting as many blue potions as you can, but if you need to, you can also get a variety of potions that diversify them, like red, green, and blue. That will also help you in the long run, either way. Anyway, now that I have what I need, let's get back down to where we were before, where we got one of the heart pieces anyway. Okay, so from over here, the Desert Palace will be this way. You make a left, then you have to go down just a little bit, then go left again. There's a guy over here you can talk to. He won't say anything, but if you take his sign, he'll get mad at you for breaking the sign. He will follow you just for like a little bit, but that's really about it. He won't really go with you, though. Okay, so here we are in the desert. We're gonna go ahead and get the next heart piece around here. These vultures don't really do much of a favor for me, though. Alright, yeah, so the heart piece will be over here. Let me go ahead and get this then. I have this whole game pretty much memorized by now. So in case you guys are wondering, I'll definitely be playing the Game Boy Advance version as a part of a playthrough series here on YouTube. Because let's face it, it's definitely I would definitely consider it the more definitive version, though some people may disagree with it, which is okay. I mean, the Super NES version will always be the one that people will play. This is how you use the Book of Medora. It translates the Hylian language here. Alright, now we can access the dungeon. Let's go inside and conquer it. This dungeon is pretty confusing if you play this game for the first time. So if that's the case, this playthrough will be a big help to a lot of you. Watch out for that BMOS. The levers here will be quite annoying. Use the bow and arrow on these monsters, it'll take them out easier. After that, enter this room, because the map of the dungeon will be here too. Jars and arrows will take the Zygors out easily. It might be a good idea to take them out first, that way they'll get in your way. After that, step on the switch after lifting up the jar, hit the map, and be on your way forward. Okay. So with that being said, exit this room, then go to the left, and then head upwards. There's a small key you need to get. The Pegasus boots is what you need to obtain it too. So Hasselai will say here that you must never fail to find all the treasures in each dungeon, which is very true. Every treasure that you find in the dungeon will be the key to take out every boss in the game. Once you do that, go all the way to the right. This room up here is not important, so we're going to leave that alone. It's just a bunch of enemies to take out anyway, so it's not really that important. The small key is used for this door, so let's go and open it. Take out all the monsters here. Watch out for the BMOs, though. Open up the chest for the compass, and then head up to get the big key. Alright, once that's obtained, go back all the way down. We're gonna go all the way to the left. The power glove is what we'll need to advance to the rest of this dungeon. There's really nothing else we could do here, so let's go. The treasure's gonna be in this room, but you need to step on the switch to get to it. Okay, once we have the power glove, we can advance to the rest of the dungeon, though it might be a little tricky to advance through. It might be a good idea to lift up all these jars and get whatever is hidden underneath them. The treasure you get from these jars will be very useful later on. Alright, we have what we need. Let's go all the way down again. Okay. The room above is a fairy fountain. All you have to do is push this block up and get to it. I'm not going to bother with it because my hearts are full anyway. Okay, so all the way down here is a heart piece we can get. Once we grab that, let's go back up. The main part of the dungeon starts over here. Okay. Now be quick to find the small key around here. The flying tiles will hurt you otherwise. Once you find the key, head up the door and enter it. Unfortunately, in the later dungeons, you'll have to deal with those flying tiles either way. And trust me, they are a huge pain to deal with. Yeah, the BMOs cannot be defeated in this game, unfortunately. That's only a thing in, like, Ocarina of Time, The Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, even Skyward Sword. Though, to be fair, I think the BMOs from Skyward Sword have, like, the best design in the game. I like the fact that you can actually slice them apart and take them out that way. So, they're pretty fun in that game. Okay. So I found the key already. Let's move up. The boss will be in this room. We have to take out the Zygor first and then light the torches. That's going to reveal the path to the boss. This dungeon is very straightforward if you know what you're doing. Otherwise, it might take a while to get through it. Okay. Before you get into the boss room, get your ice rod out because you're going to need it to take out the boss. Use good timing to hit the land moles with this thing. But watch your magic meter though. If you need to, you can also switch to your arrows, take them out easily. It takes 2 hits from the ice rod to take these guys out, but since I'm out of magic, I'll have to use a different method. But arrows are pretty powerful enough to take these guys out, though. When these guys come out of the ground, though, rocks will fly in every direction, so be careful. And with that, we now have the Pendant of Power. Well, power is supposed to be red in the later Zelda games, and here it's blue. That will get all my life magic will be restored, basically. And that's going to be the end of this video. So until next time, folks, we'll be doing part 3. There's going to be a lot of collectibles to get before we take on the next dungeon. So until then, Majorland Gaming, logging out. I will see you guys later next video.